Welcome to Dover for the running of the Goody's 300. On the pole for today's race is Christian Cook, and to the outside is Jordan Bell. Third is Chris Dodd. Fourth, as they come into picture, is the 7 of Tyler Markle. Running out your top 5's last race winner, Nat Wagner. Pace cars on pit road. 45 laps around this 1 mile concrete oval to decide the winner. Your points leader, Justin Road, starts 11. Here they come off 4 into the restart zone. It's Christian Cook who will lead them down. Green flag is back out. Go off into 3 and 4. Jordan Bell tries to get a run off the top side. Christian Cook down bottom. But it looks like Jordan Bell off the top side will lead lap 1 and clear Christian Cook. Nat Wagner going for third was on the bottom, going to be able to make that stick underneath Chris Dodd. So they race off of turn 2 down the backstretch. Now Nat Wagner looking for that second position underneath Christian Cook. He'll spell up on the track right now. Oh, car wrecking! Huge wreck! Chris Dodd is in it. TJ Hanley. Tyler Markle. Caution comes out. Looks like 3 cars involved. And all these guys were running inside the top 10. As they come off of 4, Jordan Bell will lead them back. Let's see what happened. As it looks, that's a weird wreck happened at the end of the straightaway between Chris Dodd, Tyler Markle, and TJ Hanley. Going off into turn 1. And you can see TJ Hanley's going to try and make the corner. Tyler Markle is down there, but TJ just misjudges it, I guess, and clips Tyler up into Chris Dodd, who's just a victim of this. And Chris Dodd might get the worst of that as he slams the outside wall. Tyler Markle gets a ton of damage. TJ Hanley might leave with the least. But, man, tough break for these guys. Luckily, no one else involved. And Chris Dodd has our onboard camera in this wreck. He's lucky no one hit him. So getting back to the line first was Jordan Bell. And no pit stops will happen, and Jordan Bell will lead us back to the green flag. Going back around lap 8, and no cars have retired from that wreck. So your race leader is Jordan Bell. Second is Nat Wagner, last race winner. Third is Christian Cook. Fourth is Griffin Lynn. Running out your top 5 is John Gilbert. Then points leader Joe Sandroch in 6th. 7th is Gary May. 8th is Jeff Bright. 9th is Cole Deaver, and running out your top 10 is Tommy Turbo. 11th is Dan Bannon. 12th is Colin McGovern. 13th is Gabriel Wanderley. 14th is Eric Hyden. 15th is Joe Rakowski. 16th is Eric Wills. 17th is Ron Arn. 18th is Cole Lewis. 19th is Yuki Haishi. Running out your top 20 is Peyton Beasley. 21st is Jay Jefferson. 22nd is Hoover. 23rd is Eli Bright. 24th is Carl Adams. 25th is John Gambit. 26th is the 43 of Michael Gregory. 27th, A. Shepard. 28th is Kevin Bannon. 29th, January 22, and running out your top 30 is Zachary Fitzwater. Here we go. Coming off of turn 4. A cloudy day here at Dover. Means a lot of grip in that track. Pace car and pit road. Here we go. Green flag. Jordan Bell gets a great restart there. Pulls away from Nat Wagner just a little bit as they go off into 1 and 2. Now Jordan Bell just trying to maintain that lead over Nat Wagner. Down the backstretch they come. And they go through 3 and 4. Nat Wagner trying a little bit higher lane to see if he could get a run on Jordan Bell. Off the corner. It's still Bell leading this race. Down the backstretch. Nat Wagner closing just a little bit as they come off of this 4th turn to the start-finish line. 35 to go next time by. Nat Wagner trying a lane higher than Jordan Bell. Will that pay off? Bell for 5th. Sandrovich gets that from the 40 of John Gilbert. 35 to go at Dover. Your race leader is Jordan Bell. Nat Wagner is closing in though. Christian Cook and Griffin Lynn right now going to be in a battle for third. Looks like Griffin Lynn has a little bit better car. Seems like Nat Wagner can close in, but you get... Oh! Gary May and Jeff Bright, they somehow hang on to it. They come right back up. Cole Deaver has to slow. John Gilbert has to slow. But that... They got lucky there. That could have been a huge wreck. Alright, let's see what the gap is this time at the line. That time, it was a quarter of a second. We'll see what it is next time. I feel like it's just going to stall out here. The front five kind of pulling away from the rest of the field. We go through 3 and 4. Down the front stretch, Jordan Bell leading Nat Wagner, Christian Cook, Griffin Lynn, and Joe Sandrovich. Let's take a look at the back of the field. There's Chris Dodd off pace. Damaged car, Tyler Markle off pace with the damaged car, and TJ Hanley just staying with the back of the field. Obviously going to be disappointing days for those guys. Jordan Bell, the class of the field, that time by he opened the gap up to 3/10. Came off the bottom just a little bit there. 30 to go at Dover. The gap that time up to 3/10. And the fast lap does belong to your points leader Joe Sandrovich at 25.97. Gary May is next at a 26.09. It's obviously very close in the lap times. But track position is big here at Dover. And that's what Jordan Bell has. But this pit stop coming up, this could dictate who wins this race. One little mistake in this front five could cost you positions. Break on race here at Dover for now. Right now it looks like they're not going to catch Chris Dodd, but he is way off pace, so they might soon. As at the end of the straightaway, Dodd was 168. These guys were 175, 176. Oh, that battle back there for 6th. Jeff Wright regrouping after almost spinning out. Underneath John Gilbert and going to take the spot. Oh, not quite. Thought he was going to be able to slide up. He couldn't yet. Into 3 and 4. That middle lane usually works better. 25 to go. Now at Dover. 25 miles left. Jeff Wright just trying to clear that 40 car. Just can't get it done. That middle lane really helps. And Cole Deaver might make it 3 wide here. Watch out. We've seen cars get clipped going into the corner. And Cole Deaver almost actually did that to Jeff Wright. That was almost a disaster. That could have taken 3 more cars out. Jeff Wright has it here. Or does Gilbert get the runoff? Wright able to pull up in front. So move Jeff Wright to the 6th position. As right now the battle is actually going to be for 2nd. Nat Wagner has been caught by Christian Cook. Last time by, Cook was just a little bit faster. So we're now halfway through this race. And Jordan Bell, from what I believe, has led every lap. As you can make it on fuel if you pit now. The battle for 4th. Sandrovich moves past Griffin Lynn. Gonna try and clear. Yep. Griffin Lynn moves back to 5th. Sandrovich up to 4th. Gary May moving past John Gilbert in the background. St. George really has a let off there. That means these tires are wearing out. 20 to go. Jordan Bell opening up the gap to Nat Wagner. It's up to half a second. There's been one caution flag in the race involving 3 cars, but none of those 3 cars were out of the race when that happened. They're on the same straightaway as Chris Dodd now. So this could get exciting if Jordan Bell catches Chris Dodd and gets held up just a little bit. Alright, here comes some cars. Nat Wagner's and Christian Cook. Joe Sandrovich. Do any others come in? Cole Deaver's in. Peyton Beasley. Gabriel Wanderley. Eric Hayden. Eric Willis. Levi Shones is in. John Gambit. There's Gamer Dude. Jose Fernandez. Hoover. A lot of others. There's Chris Dodd coming in. Jordan Bell, your leader's coming in. Griffin Lynn. Everyone pitting in these 2 laps. Colin McGovern trying to gain position coming in. As it looks like everyone will pit besides one. It looks like that's Tyler Markle, who stays onto the track. Involved in that wreck, so pitted. Gonna have to pit soon though. They pitted like what, 3 laps? Here comes Tyler Markle. As Nat Wagner gets ahead of Christian Cook. Now we just have to see where Jordan Bell comes out. Here he is coming out of pit road. He's out and away. He is the presumed leader right now. Here comes Nat Wagner around at full speed. He's actually going to close the gap to Jordan Bell. Now the question is lap traffic, because you've got Kevin Van and Gamer Dude up here. Chris Dodd is up there. Tyler Markle gets to his pit stall. But Nat Wagner has closed the gap down. It'll be 15 to go this time by. And Wagner is there now. Going for 2 in a row. Through 3 and 4. These guys sit side by side, that could be bad. There's Gabriel Wanderley leaving, about to go lap down. The bell for the lead is on. Nat Wagner moved underneath Jordan Bell. Can he clear him off the corner? No, not yet. But this could bring Christian Cook into the battle. It looks like Griffin Lynn actually got out ahead of Sandrovich. Yeah, he did. Nat Wagner just trying to clear Jordan Bell, but Christian Cook is coming. It's going to be a 3-car race for the win. If these guys keep battling, can he clear Jordan Bell? This time he does. And the battle's now going to be for second behind Nat Wagner. This could really help him. They go off into 3 and 4. Christian Cook moves past Jordan Bell now. Can't clear him, but is probably going to pass him, I imagine, if he can drive it hard down to the corner, make it stick. Move Christian Cook to the second position. Jay McFarland too. The lap car's going underneath Cook. And Jordan Bell is losing positions. Has now fallen back into the clutches of Griffin Lynn. Can Nat Wagner hold off that 70th Christian Cook? Right now, Chris Dodd is the closest lap car. And he has damage, so he will be caught, as long as there's not another caution. 11 to go at Dover. The gap, that time by 4.5 tenths. As he catches Chris Dodd, it's going to be in the middle of the corner, too. This could really hurt Nat Wagner. I bet you Christian Cook closes in that time. The gap. Down to 4 tenths. He's closing with 10 to go. And Nat Wagner stuck behind Chris Dodd. He's going to move to the inside of him down the straightaway. But Christian Cook is going to get there because they're side by side. He's going to get underneath Dodd also, which isn't going to slow him up. looking to see if any more damaged cars are here. TJ Hanley is, but it looks like he's up to speed pretty well. Nat Wagner just trying to hold off that 70 car, and track position is big at Dover, as we said before, so he might be able to. The battle is still for third. Griffin Lynn, Jordan Bell, and remember what happened with Tommy Turbo and Chris Dodd at Auto Club? Lap car of Jordan Bell held him up, and right now Chris Dodd holding up Jordan Bell. He's going to move out of the way, though. Nat Wagner's pulled away from Christian Cook, but is gaining on lap traffic. TJ Hanley is the next car. And remember, earlier this season at Phoenix, TJ Hanley and Christian Cook had some problems. So as TJ let Nat Wagner go and then struggle with Christian Cook. 6 to go. If TJ Hanley and Kevin Bandon get to battling, Nat Wagner is going to be there. As Christian Cook has closed a little bit that lap, coming to 5 to go. The gap this time by, it was 3.5 tenths that last time. This time it's down to 3 tenths, just a little bit under 3 tenths. There was smoke in 3 and 4, or in 1 and 2. That is Jose Fernandez, who blows an engine, stopped on the track. Will this bring out caution? Caution comes out, and that's going to be Nat Wagner to win. Off of 4, Nat Wagner wins. Jose Fernandez blew an engine, and Christian Cook was on the back bumper. You just wonder, if that caution does not come out, who wins this race? That's going to be the race right there. Jose Fernandez blew that engine and just gave the win to Nat Wagner there. Let's actually see him blow this engine here. See what happened. Where it usually happens at the start-finish line too. We saw this last year in the GR5 Zeros League. Yeah, right going into 1, it just blew up. And that car could not coast around. It was actually slowing. And it just stops right here. You can see the leaders go by. And the caution comes out. Yeah, you can see right here, the caution's going to be out. 89 car putting down way too much fluid on the track to be safe. They had to throw that caution. It was the right call. But Nat Wagner is going to take home the win. We'll stay with you under caution, as Jose Fernandez will be the only car to retire from the looks of it. Yeah, it's a clutch issue. So your race winner presumably will be Nat Wagner. Second will be Christian Cook. Third, Jordan Bell. Fourth, Griffin Lynn. Fifth, Joe Sandro. These are lap cars right here. Sixth is Jeff Bright. Seventh is Gary May. Eighth is Cole Deaver, another lap car. Ninth, Tommy Turbo. And 10th is Colin McGovern. Then John Gilbert in 11th. 12th was Dan Bandon. 13th, Peyton Beasley. 14th, Ron Arndt. 15th, Eric Willis. 16th, Eric Hyden. 17th, Carl Adams. 18th, Jay Jefferson. 19th, John Gabbett. Running out your top 20 is Cole Lewis. 21st was Levi Shones. 22nd was Hoover. 23rd, Ethan Shepard. 24th is Eli Bright. 25th, Derek Bouchard. 26th, Joe Rakowski. 27th, Adam Mihal. 28th, Zachary Fitzwater. 29th, Yuki Hayashi. And 30th, Jim Mack. 31st, Sam Jones. 32nd is Michael Gregory. 33rd, Tyler Markle. 34th, Gamer Dude. 35th is Kevin Bandon. 36th is Jim McFarland 2. 37th is Chris Dodd. In 38th is TJ Hanley. And 39th is the 98 of Gabriel Wandry. And running out your field will be Jose Fernandez with that clutch issue. So Nat Wagner will go 2 in a row. Won at Talladega last race, and will now win at Dover. Impressive run by this 19 team right now. As we still have to get this white flag though. Anything could happen. You know, blown engine here, run out of gas, a blown tire could stop the car. You never know what could happen. Especially with these high banks, that gas could be a factor. Here they come through 3 and 4. They will see the white flag this time. One more time around this 1 mile concrete oval. Let's actually see the fast lap of the race. It is now Ron Arndt with a 20.565. Cole Lewis a 25.72. Jay Jefferson a 25.75. Griffin Lynn a 583, and Hoover 2592. Yeah, those guys all posted new laps with those fresher tires, and then Sandrovich actually kept his lap the same. So the white flag is out. Final lap at Dover. Nat Wagner just has to coast it around and will win the Goodies 300. Here they come off of 2. Down the back stretch. Wagner's gonna do it as they come off of 4 back-to-back wins at Talladega and Dover. The checker flag is out for Nat Wagner. He wins the Goodies 300 at Dover. Christian Cook was on his back bumper coming to the caution flag. If he had those last 4 laps, he would have been able to win the race. There's Nat Wagner. He wins the race. Let's go to the finishing results. Here are the finishing results from the Goodies 300 at Dover. There were 2 caution flags for 8 laps, 3 lead changes among 3 different drivers. Nat Wagner won the race, led 15 laps. Second was Christian Cook, started on pole, close second. Started on the outside of the front row was the 33 Jordan Bell. Finished third, led 28 laps. Fourth was Griffin Lynn, and running out top 5 was Joe Sandrovich. Then, of course, Jeff Bright in 6th, Gary May in 7th. 8th was Cole Deaver. 9th, Tommy Turbo. Running out top 10 was Colin McGovern. So there's top 20. Here's some more. Tyler Markle was able to lead 2 laps after being involved in that wreck. Stayed out when others pitted to lead those 2 laps. And tough day for Chris Dodd. Was just an innocent bystander in a wreck. Let's go to the point standings. Here are the point standings. After Dover, Joe Sandrovich still has the points lead over Jeff Bright. 3rd is Tommy Turbo. 4th, Cole Deaver. And 5th is Peyton Beasley. Then Jordan Bell in 6th. 7th is Griffin Lynn. 8th is John Gambit. 9th is Cole Lewis. And running out top 10 is Sam Jones. So there's top 20. Nat Wagner, with those 2 wins, has moved up to the top 20 in points. It's been a good streak there, as it's still a close points battle up top, with the 1 of Jeff Bright still only 55 out. And Jeff Bright still completed every lap. Great for them. Tough seasons back here for a lot of these drivers. Absolutely want to step it back up. So the next race will be after the All-Star race. So we'll take a day off, and it'll be the Coca-Cola 300 at Charlotte. See you guys then.